So today we're gonna design a custom holographic skateboard. We'll look at my process of designing, who I use to print them with, and everything about that. To start with, I have to decide what shape and size of deck I wanna make. For this one, I'm gonna go with the 8-inch popsicle shape. The manufacturer I use is BoardPusher, and they have a page of design tips and templates for all the shapes and sizes that we just looked at. I found their template for the 8-inch popsicle right here, and I'm downloading the 300 DPI JPEG version. DPI stands for dots per inch. The more dots you have, the sharper the image will be. So the higher the DPI, the higher the quality. Now you could print this template out and draw on it the traditional way and then scan it back into a computer, but I'm gonna take the digital approach. So I dragged that JPEG we downloaded into Illustrator, and I'm gonna rotate it because my design's gonna be vertical. And I also have to adjust the size of my artboard to match the template. I like to keep the template on its own layer so I can lock it and then I don't accidentally move it around while I'm working. I also wanna just grab the vector outline shape of the deck so I have it for later. So I duplicated the JPEG, put it on its own layer, and hit image trace. Then I just grabbed the board shape portion and deleted the rest. And now I have that piece by itself. Okay, so now onto the fun part of drawing something cool. I had the skull Grim Reaper partially drawn before, so I'm fixing up his robe and then I'm gonna make a mirrored symmetrical design. I'm also making sure in my drawing that I leave space for the trucks in case somebody actually wants to ride this deck, and none of the crucial parts of the drawing will be covered up by the wheels. Now onto color. I pasted in one of my typical color palettes, and this is by far the chillest part. It usually takes some playing around and trying things out to make sure that the colors feel balanced throughout the whole illustration. I want my print to print edge to edge, so I have to extend my artwork a little bit off the edges, and this is called bleed. The bleed line is noted in the template right here, and your art usually has to bleed off the edge at least 1/8 of an inch. Since my illustration pretty much already extends that far, I'm just gonna extend the red background to kind of match that. And at this point, I'm just gonna double check the size of my artboard to make sure it's actually 9 inches by 33, just like they call for in the spec. And hey, if you're digging this video so far, consider liking and subscribing, it truly helps. Now we're gonna export the JPEG and upload it. We're of course gonna make this one holographic. When I uploaded the art the first time, I realized that I had to rotate my artwork back to horizontal. I wasn't able to fix it in their editor, so I went into Photoshop and quickly fixed this. And now we order and wait exactly 1 second for it to show up. Ooh, holographic. So the lighter the color, the more the holographic effect shows through. It doesn't show through the black lines at all, and I'm cool with this because I think it creates a really nice contrast. But just keep that in mind in case your design has an overall darker color palette. The other thing I ended up designing last minute was some custom grip tape for the other side. I think the grip tape is a fun touch for fully customizing the board, and I think the colors match really well in between both of the materials. And this also has adhesive on the back so you can easily stick it to your deck. So there you have it. The deck and the grip tape is now available in my shop if you're interested. And I wanted to give a special thanks to BoardPusher for working with me on this video. I actually tried them out last year and I really liked their work, so I reached out to them about collaborating on this video. And I never recommend a vendor I don't actually use myself. So if you want to turn your art into a skateboard, definitely go check them out. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.